Hey, what's up? This is your girl Nicole Reloaded, and we're loaded up with another video. Shout out to hip hop, new hip hop. I am reading from their awesome site. Hot new hip hop. Gotta give respect where you get your sources from in your articles now. I'm gonna read a little bit through this. Now, as y'all know, that 6ix9ine has been arrested on RICO charges. It says during the interview, 6ix9ine revealed that a team member ended up stealing $2.5 million from him. Now, this is the interview that he did with the Breakfast Club, and he was talking to Charlemagne, and Charlemagne, didn't want to admit that he was the hottest rapper in New York. Okay, so after the promoter directly contacted 6ix9ine, he found out that someone pocketed some of his profits. It was recently revealed that his ex-manager, Shotty, was the corporate behind the missing cash. Okay, 6ix9ine arrested on RICO charges. Now, this is really bad, y'all. This is very bad. He could end up being in prison for life. There's multiple charges. 6ix9ine, Shotty, and 3 other men were arrested on racketeering and firearm charges day after the rapper announced the mass firing. The assistant U.S. district attorney revealed that the rapper's life was on the line. I'm sure his life was on the line, going around from on Instagram and Twitter, steady trolling, throwing up Treyway, blood this, blood that, blood this, blood that, F Crips this, F Crips that. You can't play around with these gangs. And down in California, I know those Bloods, they don't play. And I know down here where I live at, there's 2 different. There's Pyru, and then there's Blood. So there's 2 different type of gangs. And a lot of these gang members, they take this stuff really, really serious. And this stuff that this young man is caught up in, he had the opportunity to let his whole family eat. Why couldn't he have just let it go? Fat Joe warned him. Hard-headed. These kids are so hard-headed. Don't nobody listen to nobody. What happened to listening to your elders, the people that have already been through stuff, that already have hurt, already been locked up, already had to get attorneys, already had lost it all, and fighting to get it back? Don't nobody want to listen. A hard head makes a soft ass. 6ix9ine arrested on RICO charges. 6ix9ine, Shotty, and 3 other men were arrested on racketeering and firearm charges day after the rapper announced the mass firing. The assistant U.S. district attorney revealed that the rapper's life was on the line after his interview with the Power 106 radio show, claiming his enemies wanted to super violate him and ultimately promoting his arrest. Law enforcement offered to protect 6ix9ine on Saturday, which he declined. They picked him up on Sunday after they learned he was heading to a casino where the ex-associates were located, fearing a random shooting could put innocent bystanders in harm. Possible life sentence. Tekashi 6ix9ine was indicted on 6 counting, including racketeering, conspiracy, using or carrying a firearm in relation to, or possessing a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence, which was discharged. 2 counts of violent crimes in aid of racketeering stemming from an incident in April. Using or carrying a firearm during and in relation to, or possessing a firearm in furtherance of a crime of violence which was brandished. Brandished means is when somebody has a firearm on them and they show the firearm. They don't necessarily point it at somebody, but usually when somebody pulls out a gun, they point it. And anyway, you ain't supposed to pull out a gun, from what the homie told me, unless you're willing to use it. 1 count of violent crime in aid of racketeering stemming from an incident in July. According to reports, the feds have been watching the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods as far back as 2013. That's a long time. So they got evidence on top of evidence. And I wonder who gonna be snitching. The rapper's charges stem from a few incidents that occurred throughout the year, including the Barclays Center shooting and his alleged role in a robbery that occurred in April 2018. The police used his social media and surveillance footage as evidence. Law enforcement also used photos of himself with 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods as evidence confirming his gang affiliation. The rapper is facing a mass sentence of life in prison for the firearm charges. This is just really sad. This is just really sad. Anyway, denied bail placed in general population of brutal Brooklyn prison. So y'all can see that right there for yourself. I'm not going to read all of this. If you want to go to the article, you can go to Hot News Hip Hop. I know I'm saying it wrong. Hot New Hip Hop. Okay. Now, he was supposed to be dropping Dummy Boy on the 23rd. As posted on his Instagram, due to circumstances beyond our control, we have postponed the release of Tekashi 6ix9ine Dummy Boy until further notice. 6ix9ine lawyer denies gang affiliation. I was reading several articles on this, so, allegedly, well, I don't think allegedly, I believe this is definitely factual, because his lawyer would look like a complete idiot to come out and make a statement that is false. That would be very dangerous for his case. 6ix9ine lawyer denies gang affiliation. The prosecutors are convinced of 6ix9ine's role in the 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods, but his lawyer, Lance Larazzo, claims that it's simply an act. Larazzo, y'all forgive me, I have a hard time pronouncing certain words. Forgive me, it's the stigmatism in my eyes. Once I read, things start to blur together. So please forgive me and bear with your girl Nicole Reloaded. And make sure to comment, like, and share, and do all that good below. Let me know, stop the video and pause and let me know what you think about all of the elders in the rap game warning our boy. Okay, Larazzo said that 6ix9ine is an entertainer who portrays a gangster image to promote his music, which does not make him a member of an enterprise. In fact, Larazzo tried to paint 6ix9ine as the victim in the scenario. Mr. Hernandez became victim of this enterprise and later took steps by firing employees and publicly denouncing this enterprise through a morning show, he said. I don't know. You should have sat back, bruh. I just don't understand why you didn't sit back. You had enough people that had knowledge and wisdom and understanding to help you. You had enough money to feed everybody, bruh. Everybody, bruh. And I also heard Shotty, he only got $60,000 in the bank, y'all. Check that out on Wikipedia. So, you know how much it's going to cost for him to fight all of these felony charges? It's going to cost him moolah. Moolah, moolah, moolah. Okay? Now, also 6ix9ine, he was transferred from the Brooklyn prison to another prison, and that's what they're talking about here also in this article, because he was being threatened, and he was putting general population and regular population with the Bloods and the Crips. And I know them Crips was like, cuz, we gonna F this Blood up. We gonna F him up, man. We gonna kill this, you know what I'm saying? The rapper placement in general population, Pop found him roaming the prison grounds among Crips and Bloods without protection, but he has since managed to get transferred to another prison. Reports initially indicated that he was released from federal prison, but he was simply sent to another facility. 6ix9ine is currently in a unit with neutral inmates, which essentially means that no gang members are roaming around, which was exactly what he asked for. I'm sure he did. I'm sure 6ix9ine did not want to be bent over. You see this cartoon character, just peeing on the floor, but just imagine, it the other way around, and 6ix9ine with his, rainbow color hair bent over. They was gonna turn him into a juicy fruit in a Cocoa Puff, and they was gonna rip his ass holio apart. He was gonna be split down the middle like a hot dog. Yeah, that part. Okay, I forgot where I was. Okay, reports initially indicated that he was released from federal prison, but he was simply sent to another facility. 6ix9ine is currently in a unit with neutral inmates, which essentially means that no gang members are roaming around, which was exactly what he asked for. His lawyer stated that the transfer was due to security reasons, as 6ix9ine was receiving threats from gang members. What's interesting about this new facility is that it is used to house witnesses, cut deals, aka snitches. Snitches get stitches. Now let me ask y'all a question. When do you think it's appropriate for you to have to tell the truth? It's always appropriate to tell the truth and no lies. But I mean, if you end up going to jail and you are facing prison time, do you ever think that it's an appropriate time to tell the truth, or aka snitch? There hasn't been any confirmation that he's been working with the police, but many seem to be convinced that he is. Check this article out. I will paste and post this article in the description box. Please start reading inside the description box because there's information that is provided there for you that can be useful for you, like following me on other social media sites like Twitter and Instagram, and all that good stuff. So this is your girl Nicole Reloaded, and you make sure that you like, share, comment, and all that good below, and I'm out.